Hello and welcome to Week 4 of WHOH TV's continuing coverage of Hastings High School football. I'm Charles Berger, and tonight we have a special broadcast here at WHOH TV Sports as we bring you the first ever night home game in Hastings football history. Your Yellow Jackets will take on the Falcons from Albertus Magnus High School here at Reynolds Field in Hastings-on-Hudson, New York. The Yellow Jackets won last week 33-6 over the Woodlands Falcons. The rushing offense finally broke out for the Yellow Jackets as they rushed for over 300 yards. Quarterback Blake Considine, fullback Mike DeVasto, halfback Nick Salustri, and halfback Jack Logan all contributed as Logan led the Jackets with 135 yards. The offensive line, led by junior guard Matt Manchester, constantly got a good push up front, and the backs did a good job of finding the holes. The bigger and stronger Yellow Jackets eventually wore Woodlands out, and they'll have to continue that trend against a very tough and physical Magnus squad tonight. The Albertus Magnus Falcons beat Bronxville High School 14-12 last week. The word of the day was shenanigans as the Falcons ran several trick plays. The winning score came on a halfback option pass, and it was run twice in a row. The 2-point margin of victory also came on a trick play, an end around on the point after touchdown attempt. Junior split end and quarterback Ronald Lewis caught the winning score from senior halfback Mike Fahey, and junior fullback Vladimir Bersikwo led the Falcons in rushing. Sit back and enjoy as we'll be right back with the national anthem and opening kickoff as they're doing the coin toss on the field right now. Albertus Magnus won the toss and elected to defer. Hastings will receive the ball first. Joining us here in the booth is assistant coach Mike Massick. Coach, what can we look for from Hastings on the offense side of the ball today?
Well, Charlie, with the muddy track here, I think we're going to try to take it right at them. You know, they do a lot of shenanigans, a lot of tomfoolery on their offensive squad. So we are going to try to keep things simple and move the ball at will on them and have them hopefully make a lot of mistakes when they do their shenanigans. But here's the national anthem.
By senior, Miss Lily Thomas.
You see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam. Who brought light and bright stars through the perilous fight for the rampart we watched were so gallantly stood, and the rockets reckless, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thomas with the national anthem. Hastings will get set to receive. The Falcons like to highlight back Ronald Lewis. He's a junior. Basically, they like to put him in a lot of different positions because he's talented. He'll play some quarterback, he'll play some split end, he'll also play some tailback. And basically, the Falcons are a smaller sized team. They have a ton of sophomores and freshmen on the varsity level. So they like to run a lot of shenanigan plays against teams that are maybe a little bit bigger and a little stronger. The Falcons get set to kick the ball away. That's Ronald Lewis, number 8. So I guess he kicks the ball off too. Nice kick. Heading towards Tim Bragg. He takes it from his own 18. Bragg up the middle, puts his head down, and is brought down at the 27, where the Jackets will start off.
You want me to stand over there? Does it matter?
Well, we should mention senior captain Joe Flaherty will have limited play due to a prior injury. He's split out to the right. They start off with Salustri and DeVasto in the backfield. They run it right for a pickup of a couple. That was actually Sean Ashman, excuse me, not DeVasto. We are just underway here in the first quarter. Logan on the jet sweep. Twists his way forward, but he looks to be just short of a first down. It's going to be about 4th and 1, and the Jackets will kick the ball away. They send out their punt unit. That's big for Albertus. They come out. Jackets want to start the game off nicely. But instead it's 3 and out. Good snap. Flaherty's kick, a line drive, sails out of bounds near midfield. So Albertus Magnus will start off with great field position.
Anybody around? My brother. They were playing on the tight end side, they're playing the outside linebacker, inside corner like that.
The quarterback for Albertus Magnus is number 7, Ryan Duffy. He's a junior. Running backs are Ronald Lewis and Vladimir Bursaquat. This is Burkwasa. Burkwasa on the right side picks up 4.
He lined up offside.
Berkwasa is a junior. So's the quarterback and Ronald Lewis. 2nd and 5. This is Lewis, slips one tackle, and is still on his feet dancing forward for a big pickup. We'll give him 12 on that one, and a first down. The Falcons now down to the jacket 34. They have 3 men in the backfield. This will be Bersaqua fighting his way for yardage, but he's stuffed at the line.
Ask him. Yes, ask him how to pronounce that. Yeah, you say it.
2nd down and 10. Jackets did an excellent job of firing out and getting some penetration on that last play. Little misdirection, and Lewis weaving his way forward for a couple. That was a simple counter. It looked like the Jackets had him stuffed at the line, but Lewis just motored his way forward for a couple. He got a lot of push in those young legs of his. 3rd down and 6. Down now to the jacket 30. Bersaqua has some room. No, it's fires right. Incomplete. What a great play action pass, because I thought that was Bersaqua going up the middle. But the pass was incomplete. It will be 4th down and 5. Big play here early first quarter. 4th down and 6 coming up from the jacket 30. 2 flankers out to the right.
Tell Blake to loosen up.
Back to pass. Duffy. Pass complete. And the man streaking down the sideline. He's at 5. And touchdown Falcons. On a simple out pattern, they broke it loose down the sideline and put 6 points up here early. I couldn't make out the number of who caught it from up here, but Brian Duffy with a 30-yard touchdown pass. As the Falcons will try the extra point. Kick is up and sails through. So Albertus starts off nicely. 7-0 lead. With 11:52 to go here in the first quarter. Jackets did a nice job of stopping the run, but had a lot of trouble with the pass. Number 13, Jack Logan, along with number 5, Tom Bragg, back to receive the kick. Ronald Lewis gets set to kick the ball away. Line drive. This will be Logan from his own 18. Firing his way up the middle. Has some room and he gets to the outside. Jack Logan has one man to beat and is wrapped up all the way down to the 33. A 52-yard kickoff return for Jack Logan. And the Jackets strike right back. Great return by Jack Logan. That was just about the perfect execution of the middle wedge. Flew up and then cut to the outside. So the Jackets now on the Falcon 34. Ashman on the blast. Tripped up, but he picks up 2. Sean Ashman, a 4-year player, has seen limited time so far this season due to some injuries, but he looks to be back in full form here tonight. 2nd down and 7 from the 30. Salustri gets the carry, and he has some room up the middle, diving his way forward close to a 1st down. That was an excellent job by the Hastings offensive line, opening up a huge hole, and Salustri busted right through it. 1st down and 10 from the 20. Logan gets it on the sweep, wrapped up in the backfield. That's one of the Jackets' bread and butter plays, the sweep. They love to run the blast. They love to run the sweep. And to be successful, it has to work. They just have to do a better job of blocking than they did right there. It's unacceptable to let the defensive tackle make that play. 2nd and 10. Logan gets the call again. Running right. Brought down after a couple. And it'll be 3rd and long. Joe Flaherty checks into the game. 3rd and 7. Jackets down. Considine looking to pass. Fires over the middle. Flaherty's got it at the 5 and leaps towards the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Joe Flaherty on a 17-yard touchdown reception has the Jackets within 1. Well, Flaherty had seen limited play last week. They said they'd bring him in for special situations this week, and he comes up big early. Jackets will attempt the extra point. Looking to tie it up. Good snap. Kick is away, but it sails wide left. So the Jackets trail 7-6. But Blake Considine with an excellent job on that play. He took his time, set his feet, and threw a strike. .446 remaining here in the first quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hastings on Hudson, Reynolds Field. We finally got the speaker system fixed. This is a very special night in Hastings, the first ever night football game on Reynolds Field.
Well, it's not the prettiest night for the first ever night home game, but it'll do. Any day's a beautiful day to play high school football, and the field could not look better. Joe Flaherty will kick the ball away for the Jackets. High boot to the left side. Temporarily juggled, then picked up. Running down the sideline. He's got some room. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 43, where the Falcons will start off.
By number 6, Joe Flaherty, the kicker.
The nice return. Joe Flaherty made the tackle. You never want to see your kicker make a tackle on a kickoff.
Ball spotted on their own 47-yard line.
What'd you tell him to do on the full house?
Albertus Magnus comes into this game off of their first victory of the year. However, they are 0-2 in league play, whereas the Jackets are 1-2. And if the Jackets can win tonight, they'll clinch a spot in the sectional playoffs. Looking for Bersequo. He stances his way forward through a number of players and has the first down.
The stop on the play was made by number 88, Matt Sidwright.
That was actually Mike Fahey, number 44. Fahey, the lone senior in the Falcons' backfield. First down and 10 from the 41. Pitch right. Looking for a hole, but a big hit by Chris Urban. And the Jackets wrap up the tailback in the backfield. Fahey on the carry again.
In on that last stop, number 53, Joe Contrastano. Gain of 1 on the play, second down.
It'll be second down and 11 from the 41. This is Bersequo, and he pounds forward for about a yard, but a nice job by Matt Manchester of stepping up and making the hit.
Making that stop, number 55, Matt Manchester. Gain of 2 on the play. Third down and 7.
That's what the Jackets have to do all day. They're a more powerful team than this Magnus team. They're bigger and stronger. They just got to be tough. Got to continue a fire out like they just did and get penetration. There's no reason they can't do that all day long. Jackets jump offside
Flag on the play.
as flags fly. Nope, my mistake. I spoke too quickly. They were drawn offsides. Illegal procedure against Albertus. So that kicks them back to the 44.
Still third down.
It'll be third down and about 13.
8's in a quarterback, make sure he doesn't get outside. Don't let him outside.
2:41 to go here, first quarter. Jackets trailing 7-6. Looking long, he's got a man downfield. Pass incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
Lewis had his man wide open. Just couldn't hit him. Let's catch a break because that was an easy touchdown.
How's he doing on 3rd and long?
Well, in general, Brian Duffy is the quarterback that will throw the ball. That time they lined up Ronald Lewis, and I think that's an option. And most times Lewis will run the ball, but he had a man downfield wide open. Just couldn't connect on the pass. 4th down and 12. They look to be going for it. from the Jacket 44. Back to pass is Lewis. He's firing it long, and the ball well overthrown. The Jackets will take over.
Over to Hastings. They'll take it on their own 43-yard line.
Well, that's a questionable by head coach Bill Dickinson. You're at the 44, which could be 4-down territory, but it's a 4th down and 12 situation. He's not conservative. He wasn't looking to punt and pin the Jackets in deep. Jackets will start off at the 44, 1st down and 10. Time slowly running out in the 1st quarter. Ashman on the blast, pounding his way forward for 12. Nice hard run by Sean Ashman, the fullback.
Gain of 13 on the play. 1st down.
Yeah, I want to go back.
Ball is spotted on the...
And that is Sean Ashman's longest carry of the year. Gets the Jackets into Falcon territory. To the Albertus 44, 1st down and 10. Considine on the keeper, wrapped up in the backfield.
Ball kept by the quarterback, number 9, Blake Considine. Loss of 2 on the play.
That was the midline option.
Make that.
That's a play where Blake Considine, the quarterback, has the option of handing it off up the middle to Sean Ashman. Or if he sees it's open, he just pulls it out and tries to take it himself. It didn't work that time. Well, the rain starts pouring down here at Reynolds Field. 2nd down and 11 from the 45. Jack Logan gets a carry, running right, and he's tripped up in the backfield.
Ball carrier number 13, Jack Logan. Gain of 1 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 10 from the 44.
Keith Fagan bringing you the shot from. And thanks a lot, Keith, because he did an outstanding job building tarp so the rain wouldn't harm Massett and myself. He's got one up there protecting him as well. 3rd down and 10 for Hastings. Considine tripped up in the backfield, and Hastings loses 5.
Loss of 5 on the play. The ball is spotted on.
That ends the 1st quarter.
4th down.
With the score, Hastings 6, Albertus Magnus.
That's it. With the score.
Just to go through the statistics.
Hastings 6.
For Hastings, Sean Ashman's leading the way with 3 carries for 17 yards. Jack Logan has 4 carries for 6 yards. Nicky Salustri, 2 carries for 10 yards. And Blake Considine, 2 carries for -6 yards, but that was because he was sacked. But the big play for Hastings in that 1st quarter was a 17-yard strike from Blake Considine to Joe Flaherty for a touchdown. Albertus Magnus has spread the ball out nicely and been a bit more consistent than Hastings. Persequo has 2 carries for 5 yards. Fahey has 2 carries for 9 yards. And Lewis has 2 carries for 12 yards.
Coach, is Nicky out right now? Tell him he can't be on the line when we're on the double fan.
So the Jackets will kick the ball away.
Back to punt for Hastings, number 6. Joe
On 4th
Flaherty.
down and a long 17.
It wasn't there anyway. He fell down. He tripped on the back.
High snap. Flaherty's got it and boots it away. takes a jacket bounce, and this one's going to be down inside the 20 at the 14.
40-yard punt.
So a 40-yard kick by Joe Flaherty,
Ball is
and
marked.
Albertus Magnus.
15-yard line. Albertus takes over. Rather, the Albertus 15-yard line. They take over there. 1st and 10.
That's one of the reasons Joe Flaherty is so valuable to this team. They said he was going to get limited action. Already he has a big touchdown and a great punt. 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Off tackle, that's Fahey as he hops forward for a couple.
We're double covering that kid over there. They're not going to throw. They're spreading us out.
Got the Falcons up to the 19. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
And 5 from the 20.
It's pouring right now. I'm not going to
Ball comes loose. It's picked up, and it's still loose in the backfield. There's a man scramble for it.
Get that ball.
Jackets are saying they've recovered, and indeed they have. The Jackets will get the ball
Go back out of slot.
deep in Magnus territory.
Slot 43 man. Slot 43 man.
That's a miscue that Albertus Magnus simply cannot afford to make in a close game like this. You don't want to give the opponents a 12-yard field. But that's what they did. 1st down and 10 from the Magnus 12-yard line. Salustri off tackle to the left. Picked up about 3.
Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd down.
It'll be 2nd down and 8. Jackets have a big line. They need to do a better job of firing out, putting hats on hats, and opening up some holes for their backs to run through. There's no reason they shouldn't be able to do that. 2nd down. Ashman bullying his way forward. He's close to a 1st down as he picks up 6 on that carry. It's 3rd down and 1 yard to go.
Gain 7.
Jackets looking to take the lead here as they're down to the 4-yard line of the Falcons.
The ball is yard line.
They run it to Ashman, slips his way forward. Just short of the 1st down. Excuse me, they got the 1st down, just short of a touchdown.
1st down, Hastings.
Ashman got them down to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal to go. The ball is spotted on the half-yard line.
9:30 left here in the 1st half. Jackets trail 7-6, but looking for their 1st lead of the ball game. Considine over center, takes it himself. And he's in. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Blake Considine on a 1-yard keeper puts the Jackets ahead.
Get a new ball in.
With about 9:20 left in the 2nd quarter, the score, Albertus Magnus.
Jackets will be going for the 2-point conversion. They're up 12-7. This would put them up by a touchdown and an extra point. And in a close game, The 2-point conversions and extra points
This will be a 2-point conversion
are of
attempt.
utmost importance. Considine fires right over Celestri's head,
No good.
but the damage is done. 12-7, the Jackets
Score
lead.
remains Albertus Magnus 7, Hastings 12. Hastings to kick off.
Well, the rain's coming down, but still a wonderful turnout for this home night game. I couldn't think of anything better to do on a Friday night in early October.
Coach, we got to get out there. Let's go, Coach. Let's go.
Jackets taking their time getting on the football field. So the Jackets make the turnover count. Magnus gave them a short field, and the Jackets took it to the house. Joe Flaherty off from the 40-yard line. Kick is away. Takes a bounce and picked up. Here come the Falcons. Running right, still on his feet is Lewis. Now he's brought down from behind at the 33, where the Falcons will start off. There by Marshall Mawson, the junior. Big play for the Falcons came early when they went to the air. It's tough to do that. With all this rain, the ball will be slick. Jackets have done a really nice job stopping Magnus on the ground. One of the Falcons players got injured. He limps off. Albertus Magnus will start off at their own 33. They pitch it right. Nothing doing as he's wrapped up in the backfield.
Gotta be aggressive.
I believe that was Lewis. Second down and 10 from the 33. 8:37 to go here in the first half. They run a counter. There's some room. Cutting it back the field. He's got a lot of room. The ref tries. And he's finally going to be brought down at the 46 to the referee. But a nice run by Ronald Lewis. Gain of 22 yards.
Ladies and gentlemen, a couple of announcements. Tomorrow evening at 5 o'clock.
And it could have been a lot more if the ref didn't get in the way.
There will be flag football. At 6 o'clock.
The Falcons now all the way down to the Jacket 47.
And at 8.
That was their longest carry of the day. Ronald Lewis now has 4 carries for 40 yards. They give it to him again, running right, wrapped up in the backfield by Sean Ashman.
Watching in the backfield and all that shit. He's supposed to be aggressive. Send him. Everybody's watching.
Huge loss on that play. Loss of 4. So it'll be 2nd down and 14. Now back to midfield. Back to pass is Duffy. Fires it left. Incomplete. Nice coverage on the play by Blake Considine.
The loss on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 13 from the 50-yard line.
So Falcons quarterbacks are now 1 for 5 for 30 yards and a touchdown. Third down and 15 from midfield for Albertus Magnus. Back to pass is Duffy. Eluding defenders, he decides to run it now, but he's going to get wrapped up by a host of Yellow Jackets for a loss.
Play of about 2 yards. It'll be 4th down and 15 from the 48.
Magnus will punt the ball away. Albertus Magnus, though, has a lot of shenanigans in the playbook. I wouldn't be surprised if a punt fake, or a fake punt, was one of them. Back to receive the kick, Jack Logan and Tim Bragg. Last week, Tim Bragg had a 52-yard punt return for a touchdown called back on an illegal block foul. It was a pretty play nonetheless. 4th down and 15. Magnus to punt. Kick is away. Jack Logan fields it at his own 20. They have a wall set up, and Jack Logan has some room. Running down the sideline, Jack Logan gets all the way back into Falcon territory to the 45.
43-yard line.
That's a 35-yard punt return by Jack Logan.
Yards.
He took that one all the way back to the Falcon 43. That's a great play by Hastings, too. They set up a wall, and all the punt returner has to do is scramble his way to the outside, and they try to seal off a lane for him. They did it nicely there. Sean Ashman right up the gut. Dropped at the line.
Ball carrier number 33, Sean Ashman. Gain of 1 on the play. 2nd down.
Second down and 9. Logan gets the call on the sweep.
Ball carrier
Gets hit hard at the line.
Jack Logan. Gain of 1 on the play. 3rd down.
This is the Jackets' 4th possession of the ball game. Excuse me, 5th. They went 3 and out on the first. Had a touchdown on the second. 3 and out on the 4th possession. Scored a touchdown on the last possession. Third down and 8 from the 42. Considine looking to pass. Firing it long right, and Flaherty makes a diving catch. Joe Flaherty with a phenomenal grab, close to a 1st down, and it looks like he had an 11-yard reception.
Ladies and gentlemen, a special announcement. All of the lights that are covering the field this evening, the cost of which was donated by by Mr. Joe Myers. Mortgage Network.
First down and 10 from the 25. Excuse me, the middle with a huge
Number 33, Sean Ashman.
pickup of 8. In case you didn't hear Mr. Rosengren say it, Joe donated these lights. A special thank you to him for making this home night game possible. First down and 10. Deep in Falcon territory. This is Ashman again. As the ball came loose and the Falcons recover. Ashman was fighting for extra yards. Ball fell down.
Play.
Albertus Magnus takes over at their own 15.
Official timeout.
Well, the first turnover of the game cost Magnus because the Jackets scored a touchdown on it. It looked like the Jackets were going in for the TD again, but they turn it over inside the red zone, and Magnus catches a break.
Is kept on the field.
4 minutes to go in the first half. They run the option right. Ball comes loose. It's picked up and running right. Having some room is Fahey. He tries to get to the outside. He gets spilled out of bounds. Well, Hastings was all over that option. They had Fahey nailed in the backfield. He even fumbled the football, but he manages to pick up 8 on the carry.
Second down, 2 yards to go.
It'll be 2nd and 2 from the 20. Back to pass. Firing it left side. Picked off by Jack Logan. Streaking down the sideline. Still on his feet. And he's down inside the 10. There's a flag down on the play, but it came down after the interception was made. A beautiful pick by Jack Logan.
Clipping penalty against Hastings.
Jackets get a clipping penalty called against them. However, it was after the interception, so they will retain possession. Great coverage by Jack Logan. He read it perfectly. Stayed with his man. He was watching the quarterback's eyes, and as soon as he threw it, Jack Logan simply stepped in front of
15-yard penalty.
the wide receiver and took off.
First down.
Big penalty, though. It's a spot foul, so instead of having the ball at the Magnus 5, they get it at the Magnus 34. So in essence, that penalty cost them 29 yards.
After the interception, Hastings retains the ball. First down.
Just about 3 minutes to go here in the first half. 1st and 10. Jack Logan gets the carry, has some room to the right, and he's spun forward for a big pickup. Well, Jack Logan got 8 yards on that carry. He now has 6 carries for 15 yards on the day. 2nd down and short. Celestri gets it on the sweep. Has some room. Celestri still on his feet, bowling his way forward. Inside the 5, close to the end zone. Celestri with an 18-yard carry.
Nick Celestri. First down and goal to go for Hastings. Ball is spotted on the Albertus Magnus 2-yard line.
So Celestri gets it down to the Magnus 2. Now they're looking to punch it in. This is DeVasto. Touchdown! The Jackets get in.
The extra point.
Nice run
by number 6, Joe Flaherty.
by Mike DeVasto, the sophomore. Joe Flaherty comes on to attempt the extra point. Good snap. Kick is up, and this one sails straight through the uprights. Jackets have a 19-7 lead.
Left in the half. The score, Albertus Magnus 7, Hastings 19. Hastings to kick off.
So 2 weeks in a row, the Jackets have a strong first half. They scored 19 against Woodlands last week, 19 here again today against the Falcons.
You're in for a special treat.
.224 remaining in the first half.
Oh my God.
So the Falcons have some time to play with the ball, see if they can get a late score of their own. Joe Flaherty, the senior captain, to kick the ball away. Fielded at his own 13, straight up the middle, and he's brought down at the 34. Good return by the Falcons.
40-yard kick with an 8-yard return. Albertus Magnus takes over first. First and 10 on their own 34-yard line.
Jackets have done a really nice job of containing the Albertus Magnus Falcons after that first drive. Albertus has gone 3 and out twice, fumbled once, and thrown that last interception on their last drive. So the Jackets D is doing a nice job of bearing down. First and 10 from the 32. Fahey, the low man in the backfield. And they dump it out to him on the left side. Matt Manchester wraps him up. Pick up a 5.
By number 55, Matt Manchester. Gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
That was Matt Fahey on the reception.
On the Albertus Magnus 36-yard line.
2nd down and 7 from the 36. Just under 2 minutes remaining in the first half.
That's motion.
Back to pass is Lewis. Rolling right, firing long, intercepted by Blake Considine. Considine bringing the ball back
Number 9, Blake.
to the Falcon 43.
Hastings ball
That's the Falcons' 3rd turnover of the evening.
on the Albertus Magnus
2nd interception.
44-yard line.
That's Blake Considine's 1st interception of his career.
Yeah, we can throw the ball.
Jackets have 1 minute and 15 seconds to go 44 yards. 1st and 10. They run the kick out to the right. Jack Logan had a hole, and he picks up 5.
Ball carrier number 13, Jack Logan.
The wing back down.
Gain of 5.
Well, if you recall, last week Jackets had a similar situation. Had the ball with under 2 minutes to go. They drove down the field and scored a touchdown on the last play of the first half. They're looking to duplicate that here. Considine loses the football, and he'll just fall on it
Covered by number 9,
on his own 40.
Blake Considine. Timeout.
Jackets call a timeout here.
Coach, I think I'd rather throw the power pass for time.
Hastings doing a really nice job of moving the football. Logan has 7 carries for 20 yards. Salustri has 4 carries for 30 yards. Ashman has 7 carries for 36 yards. And DeVasto has a carry for 2 yards and a touchdown. But head coach Joe Vaccaro really spreading it out here, using all of his backs. On that first drive of the ball game, Jackets went 3 and out. They pounded the ball straight up the middle. They were trying to be tough against the Magnus team, and they went 3 and out. Since then, they've made adjustments. They're running the ball to the outside, mixing it up, and the Falcons' defense really hasn't adjusted. They're concentrating on overloading the middle, and the Jackets are running free to the outside.
No, Coach, they mix it up. Sometimes they're really inside, sometimes they're wide.
3rd down and 7 for Hastings. Time is short, as the unofficial clock shows 31 seconds. From the 40, Considine will pass. Fires right through Flaherty's hands, and incomplete.
Incomplete pass. Intended for number 6, Joe Flaherty. 4th down.
So Considine now 2 of 4 for 28 yards and a touchdown. Jackets will play conservative and look to kick the ball away. Hastings leading 19-7. Lewis back deep to receive as Flaherty angles his kick towards the sideline, takes a Jacket bounce, and diving on it was Berger as he downs the ball at the Falcon 2. What a job by Noah Berger there. Ball was bouncing towards the end zone. He dove and knocked it down before it got there. Great kick by Joe Flaherty too. Magnus is pinned deep. They've got nowhere to go.